Hey folks, in this video I'm going to be quickly walking you through how to use Ollie across different social media channels. So if you've already added or went ahead and started using Ollie for your AI generated comments, posts or virality scores, this guide will help you understand how you can leverage it effectively to use it across different channels that have been mentioned here. So we've also added, as a part of the new update that we're currently working on, we've added more platforms and you'll get to know about those platforms as well. So firstly, if you're on Reddit, the best way to use Ollie would be to select the content here. And if you don't know what this video is about and you're not sure what Ollie is, it makes sense to go through the demo itself. I will put the link in the description and it should also pop out on the screen right now. You can also find the demo on the website itself. So once you select the text, you can see there is the assistant pop-up here. In the new version, we also detect what platform you're on, which allows you to further customize how you want to reply. In order to kind of customize the product itself, there's an option Chrome extension section where you can open it and go ahead and select the options that you'd want to configure. So let me just quickly select this area, and I don't know if you can see my pop-up right now, but I'm going to be selecting the intent as ask an interesting question. Let me see if I can share that. You can see my entire screen now, and I am here on Reddit, and you should be able to see the pop-up now. You can see there are a couple of options here. I'm selecting GPT 3.5 and then this is the sample comment that I want GPT to know, the kind of comments that I write, and then the tone should be friendly. And this is the new thing that we will add in the update, where we also want the user to add the intent. So let's say you want to ask a question by the end of the comment. Then you can select the intent, ask an interesting question. In most cases, congratulate someone or asking an interesting question would do the trick. And there are two more things that you can select from: state a fact or add a new perspective. So I'm going to be staying on ask an interesting question because this Reddit seems to be a platform where discussion may be appreciated, and there is obviously an option to select the length of the replies. Once you're happy with the customization, close this and refresh this. Anytime you make any change in the plugin, ensure that you refresh the page. Once you're here on the page, let's quickly select the post here, and then we obviously want to generate the comment. You go ahead and click on generate the comment for this post. You can see it's always helpful to hear first on accounts and recommendations. Have you encountered any similar challenges with other libraries? Now this is the first good comment. If you're not happy with it, you can go ahead and do another generation. Then you can see it's kind of asking the generic question. If you want to ensure that or maybe you don't want to ask the question, then you can select some other settings. So maybe congratulate someone, and then you refresh this. Once this is refreshed, it will now congratulate rather than asking question in the end itself, right? So let's just quickly go ahead and generate another comment, and you can see congrats on finding a better solution. So this seems to be completely different than the intent earlier. The new update will allow you to also kind of change the intent. If you kind of want to take inspiration from the rest of the comments that have been added here, what you can do is change it to whatever intent you would want to. So in my case, I'm just going to be changing it to ask an interesting question, then refresh. Again, this is scalable because once you set that up, the tone that you'd want to use throughout the comments, then it becomes relatively easier. So let me just quickly select a couple of comments and the post. Once you do that, quickly generate the comment here, and it will take inspiration from comments and then kind of generate a new comment for you. So that's how you generate comments on Reddit. So on LinkedIn, it's relatively simpler, and you can see here too, we will be able to detect the platform itself. So it will generate comments that are more suited for that platform. Let me just refresh to kind of ensure that I have my intents in place. In general, what I like to select is congratulate someone as an intent, because that kind of works for most of the use cases. It kind of gives factual comment and also ensures that it gives out the friendly comment in the end that sounds more human like. Now you would go ahead and select this entire post, and then you would click on generate the comment, and you can see great job, your organic approach and old school marketing truly paid off. It's impressive how you prioritize building trust and relationship. And then kind of also took cues from the post and generated the content that was a part of the post itself. So it's super customized when it comes to reply. You can obviously choose or not choose to add these hashtags in here by just going in the customization section and clearly stating that avoid adding hashtags. That way it will avoid adding hashtags in the comment itself. So you can try it on a couple of platforms. In Twitter or X, it works in a similar way where you select the content for the post and then go ahead and generate the comment. Now Like I said, anytime you make any change to the plugin, unfortunately how things work on Chrome is that you need to refresh this. So once you refresh it, it should be able to take the new settings. Let's go ahead and select this, and then click on generate. And then you can see it's not adding hashtags anymore. So you can copy this comment and paste it here. On YouTube too, it works very similar. So you can select the content from here and then select a couple of comments because that kind of helps Ollie to get some context. Most times YouTube videos won't necessarily have enough description to generate a good comment. So in which case you can select a few comments from the description and then add the comment that is generated by Ollie. You can see it's the comment generated here looks pretty good. So I'm just going to copy this one and I'm going to be adding it here. Similarly for Y Combinator, sometimes the links are directly shared on Hacker News and you don't have enough context. So what we do is we select some of the comments from the post itself, and then taking that as an inspiration, we'll go ahead and generate a new comment. So you can see it's interesting to see how software has evolved over time. Congrats on success of Ventrilo 3. It's a testament to lean and efficient development. Again, like I said, this is effectively how you would do across the platform, and you would sometimes have description here, in which case anytime you have any sort of description on the post, you should prioritize that over the set of comments. You can obviously kind of choose some of the comments to get some inspiration for the comment, but it can be misleading sometimes because there is no description here, and this was the first comment, so the AI will assume that this is the actual content of the post. So in those cases, it makes sense to not select comment if there is description available. So let's say if, again, how you would use it on Product Hunt is that you would select the name of the maker and then the content that the maker had added, and then you could go ahead and click on generate. That way it will give you the very customized comments. You can see this is such a cool tool. I can definitely see how it can make commenting a breeze. Congrats on creating such a useful product. So it's very simple to use that way, and then you would do similar thing on Facebook and on Quora also. This is part of our latest update. You can actually generate answers on Quora. So you select the post all the way to the bottom and then click on generate the comment, and then you can actually copy this and paste it as a comment here. So this is how it works across the platform. If you understood how this works on a few platforms, then it becomes easier for you to extend or kind of have like a mental map with respect to how you would use Ollie across different platforms per se. If there are any questions with respect to any specific platforms, any issues that you're facing, feel free to kind of reach out. But thank you so much. Have a good rest of the day.